So this is my uh, time portal. I'll show you how to analyze a mock. I have given this 2112 earlier. In 120 minutes, I scored 122. So I'll analyze this mock. I'll start with VRC. Before I start, I have to make an Excel sheet. Okay. Firstly, I'll make a template for the mock. You can also copy this template. Okay. Similarly, I'll make for quants and LR also. This is VRC. I'll copy this thing. Okay. Same thing over here. I'll copy. We will do this thing for only one time. We will make a template of it. I have to make one more column over here. Mike, please turn off your mic.
एक तो 8 इंच लोगे, उससे भी 2 इंच आएगा, क्या बात कर रहा है?
Maheshwar, please turn off your mic. Okay, fine. This is done. Now I'll save it. Save as. Browse. Over here, I'll save it as template. Book X. Book CET. I've saved it as a template and it's done. Now I can close this. I'll again start Excel. More template, personal template, book CET. Now our template is saved. I'll show you where again. Template is here. You can open it anytime. Now whenever you save, it's there in Excel. It's in the Excel form. Save as. See, it is in the Excel workbook form. We don't have to create this Excel file again and again. Now we'll start analyzing the paper. I'll take it over there. Okay, first, this was a reading comprehension. So I'll write reading comprehension. How many questions were there? 8 questions were there. Time spent was around, I guess, I exactly don't remember the time, 5.5 minutes. Accuracy was up till 7. 7 was incorrect, rest was right. I'll use this comment section later. I'll tell you when. Ninth question. Ninth question was para completion. 9 to 11 was para completion. Whenever you are analyzing a paper simultaneously, you should do the questions again after the mock. Para completion till 11th. Ninth was wrong. Correct. And each para question took around 1 minute. Ironically, time mocks don't display time. Anyway, this was my exact time, I guess. 12 to 18 again, reading comprehension. '14 and 18 was incorrect. Yeah, this one was 19 to 23 was error correction. 19 to 23. This was again 5.5 minutes. Error completion, how all were correct. This one was word replacement 24 to 28. Letter word 24 to 28. All were correct. This one was fill in the blanks till 32, 29 to 32. This took 0.5 minutes. Actually, this one also took 0.5. Error correction. I exactly don't remember how much time I spent in this. 29, 31 wrong. 33rd. Antonym, synonym, antonym, 33rd to 35. And I recommend time mocks to everyone. It is very ideal mock. All correct. This was parajumble. You can make another column if you want over here with the name, what you can say, attempt. In this column, you can write whether you have attempted it or left it or tukka, fluke. Depending upon you, you can make this column. I generally don't make this column. Doesn't matter to me. Because while I was putting this parajumble, I remember I did all the tukka over here. I don't attempt parajumble. 48 and this was 0 and all were tukka. 41. 41 was um, sentence restatement. 41 to 43. I'm randomly putting up the time. I exactly don't remember how much time I spent on each type of question. Long time back, I gave this mock. I guess it was around 1 week back. Before my ZAT exam, I gave this mock. This is also sentence. This is also replacement. 44, 45. Replacement. Replacement. I think I did Tukka in this. It was a long question. See, such a big question. Here to here. Correct, incorrect. Generally, I don't attempt any big questions. I leave immediately. And this is what. This is fill in the blanks. Again, it will take 0.5 minutes. "46 and 50 was incorrect. Now you can add up your time over here. Formulas, autosum up till enter. 32.5 minutes. I exactly don't. I spent around 25 minutes in this section. I guess I have taken some time extra over here. Word replacement, कौन सा था 24 to 25? Yeah, this one was 0.5. It added up to 30, and I don't exactly. Para completion 1 minute लिया होगा शायद. Anyway, we have made this and 7 question. Now, before you jump to the next section, just see which questions you have done incorrectly. 7 question incorrect. Now make an assessment that whether you could have done this question correctly or not. 7 question I cannot do this correctly because it's all about vocabulary. 9 question I could have done it correctly. I have seen it later. Since I can do it correctly, I will put over here red mark. So that after a couple of time, I can come back to this question, not this one. I can revisit this question and try it again. I don't have to see all the questions again and again. Only I have to see 9 questions. And I'll write try again. Rest I know I have done it correctly. I can do it correctly again. And this one, I don't think I can make it correctly ever again. In verbal section, the comment section doesn't come into picture much, but in maths it will come. Anyway, I'll show you now this thing. How to data analyze. Insert pivot table. I'll select from serial number. I'll click simultaneously shift and control, and then I'll do downwards and rightwards. I'll select the entire region. See, entire region I've selected, and then I will do OK. Now over here, what will I do? I'll select topic and put it over in column section. I'll get this. I'll put accuracy and put it in the value. And what else? I'll put time, not time. I think I've missed one section. Anyway, I can see over here that in error correction, uh, I spent 5 minutes. One more thing, accuracy I'll put in column. I don't have to revisit this left side column. I'll just see this part. This is my main database. I'll put it over in middle. I can see here that in error correction, I have done 5 questions correctly out of 5. In para completion, I did 2 correctly out of 3. And over here, I can see reading comprehension. I have done 3 incorrect. So I have to focus more on reading comprehension. I have to minimize this incorrect part. So, so I have to improve in the reading section. And what about parajumbles? I have done 5 incorrect. I don't care about parajumbles. So this is how you can judge yourself. You don't have to see this entire part. Just you have to see this pivot table. This will give you this data, entire data. I'll put it more aesthetically. All borders. Now this is looking good. Over here also. Okay. Now this is looking good. So from here I can deduce that I have got 13 incorrect and the most incorrect came from parajumble. Doesn't matter to me. I always leave parajumble. And the next one is reading comprehension. So I have to focus more on reading comprehension to improve my accuracy. So this is how I will analyze the paper. And what else? And from here, one more thing I can see that most of the questions comes from reading comprehension. So we should give much more focus on it. And what else? Anyway, I'll show you in quants many more things, how to analyze. This is quants. 1 to 11 is quants. I'll see the chapter later. I'll quickly first finish this. 12 to 16 is the DI. 17 to 22 are again DI. 23, where is the cursor? 23 to 28 again DI. 29 to 34 again DI. So till 34 I have DI. Till 34 I have DI. I have different DIs. I'll write it in the next column. Which DI I left, which DI I did. 34, 36 was series completion up till where? 35 to 40. Then uh, not all are easy. There are difficult DI also. I'll show you in this mock only. 35 to 40. 41 to 45. What's that? Quadratic comparison. Forty-six to this is data sufficiency. I have done a lot of mistake over here because the time was very less. 120 minutes paper was there, so I have to hurry up. Sufficiency. Now this column is finished. I'll jump to the chapter column. Here I'll analyze every question properly. First question was of arithmetic, time and work. I'll write it over here, arithmetic. Time and work. This is a little cumbersome process, but when you make the pivot table, it will give you an entire picture of your performance. And it was I spent around 1.5 minutes in this question. I remember this was an easy question. What else? Correct. Next, arithmetic SICI. Again, 30 seconds. SICI, simple interest, compound interest. Correct. Okay, fine. Let me put this in the middle. This is a geometry mensuration. This was again 0.5. There are some difficult sets also. It depends on the LOD of the paper. I'll illustrate those difficult set in this mock. Just wait a few minutes when I do the structural analysis of it. I'm doing it right now anyway. Just wait a few minutes. This is arithmetic ratio and proportion, I guess. Yes. Again, this is the rough estimate of time I'm taking. I don't exactly remember. This one is arithmetic partnership. See, the arithmetic portion is so dominant in every paper. This was again 0.5. I generally take very less time for quants. Profit and loss. I guess all the questions are correct. I don't have to repeat it again. This one was easy. Arithmetic time, speed, and distance. TSD, time, speed, and distance. You can write T and W, time and work, in short form. This was 0.5. This one was probability, again 0.5. This one was partnership. It took me 1 minute. This one was percentages. Point 0.5. This one was again ratios. One minute. Now in DI, next. Which one? 11th, 12th. This one was an easy DI set. I made a couple of mistakes over here. 14th one was a. This one was a difficult question. I did Tukka, but over here 7. No. Yeah. This one was an easy set. And 17 question I did Tukka, I remember now. And I'll write over here pie chart. Okay. 12th question. Which was the question? Yeah, I took 30 seconds in that. This one again 30 seconds. 14 I took 1 minute to comprehend the big question, but still I did incorrectly. This one was an easy one again, 0.5, 15, and this one was 1 minute. 1 minute. All were correct except this one, 14th. Again, you can make another column over here for the attempts. Attempt, left, tukas. This will give you an idea how much tukka you are getting correctly. This one was a word problem. DI, I generally leave this DI. I told you in the lecture. How many questions were there? 22 total. And I blindly did tukka over here. I didn't even spend the time to read this. Seventeen to 22 now. Yes. See, this one was a moderate level DI, and by seeing the size of this DI, I left it immediately. And this one, the earlier one, where it was just this much is the chart, and this is one line question. So this was an easy set. 12, 13. See the rest question also. Chota chota question, chota sa chart. So we can do such sets immediately. This one was a big, little big question. There were a couple of data, 40%, 30, 50. So I did took over here. Again, a small question. I did it. Comparatively small question than the 14th one. So I did this one also. So till 22 I've done, and this one was a difficult set. Difficult in the sense of calculation, and it took me like 1 minute to comprehend this set. But then I realized I couldn't do it. I cannot do it, so I left it. It took 1 minute to comprehend, and all were incorrect, I guess. And my luck is so bad that I don't get much tukka correctly. 22 to 28. 22 to 28. You can take any cat level book and do LOD one from that, and that would be enough for CET. Any cat level like Nishit Sharma, Arun Sharma, and there is Sarvesh Sharma. What else is there? This one was a difficult set. Bar chart. Yes, LOD one will suffice. In fact, the later half of the LOD one is difficult in Arun Sharma, as far as I remember. I've not done Sarvesh Sharma or Nishit. I did only Arun Sharma only, so I can comment only on that. This one was a tabular. There are a couple of silly mistakes I did over here. And I spent 1 minute each on all the question, and I have attempted it, and but I did mistakes. Couple of silly mistakes over here. 29th. Mhm. Yeah, I did a mistake over here, 29. Incorrect, and I'll write silly error, silly mistake. And I'll highlight this so that whenever I want to, go through this paper again, I can come to this question, I can see where I've done silly mistake. एग्जाम के लास्ट वीक में कोई भी मॉक मत देना, बस अपने पुराने मॉक्स को असेस करना वापस से. दिस विल गिव यू एन आइडिया whether you are making mistake. This one also a silly mistake. Incorrect, silly mistake. I'll again mark, highlight it. 30, 31. This one also silly. See here, comment section, I'm writing silly mistakes. So sorry. So when you go through this paper again after 2 months, this will remind you that you won't have to do this mistake again in the paper, in the actual CET. This one was correct. This one I did Tukka, I guess, because I have to calculate everything. 2014 ka full, 2012 ka full. I didn't do the calculation, so I did Tukka. I could have done with, I guess, digital sum. I have not actually analyzed this paper properly. Incorrect. Anyway, doesn't matter. This one was correct. Series completion 35. This one was Tukka. 36, 38, 39, 40, 36, 30. And I spent 1 minute each in this question. Thirty-seven and 35 was incorrect. Quadratic comparison 40 to 41. Sir. This one was all easy. I can easily split 195, 130 easily हो जाता. So I did this questions. If the coefficients was bigger, then I would have left it. And this coefficient was little simple. So it took me around 0.5 minutes for each question. Data sufficiency, I have done a lot of mistake over here. This one was silly mistake. This one I did Tukka. I'll write it down. I spent 0.5 minutes in every question. This one was silly. 48 was correct. 49. This one was also again silly mistake. 50 is correct. You have to go through this paper again. I'm just revising you quickly. You have to solve this question again to see if you find any easier method or not. And this one is over. I'll do the auto sum. 28 minutes. Yeah, I took around something like that only. Now quickly I'll make pivot table. Insert pivot table. Okay. What things I should take in this pivot table? Firstly, I should take quant in rows and divide it in col. Okay, fine. Now see, I have selected DI, and under DI there is bar chart, pie chart, tabular, word problem. And what else I should take? Accuracy column, accuracy number. Now see, I'll make it look good. Data sufficiency question. I did 3 questions incorrectly. I have to improve in this question. In these questions. Similarly, DI. DI may I did bar chart incorrectly because the question because the set was difficult in this one. Pie chart, I'm okay with 4 questions correctly. Tabular one, I have to improve this section, this part. Basically, this shows I have to improve my calculations if I'm doing any mistake in DI. What else? There is no mistakes over here. The mostly over here, and last two uh, series completion. I don't care. Rest, I'm good in maths, so I did everything correctly. And over here, you can also see that arithmetic questions were dominant. So you have to do this arithmetic properly, or else you will lose marks. This looks good. Okay, fine. And there is one more pivot table I will make. Insert pivot table. I'll select this entire table. I'll click over here, serial number. Then simultaneously I'll click Control and Shift, then down button, then right button, and OK. And what else I should do? I should again put topic in rows, topic in rows, chapter in rows, and this time I'll take uh, time spent as values. I spent 2.5 minutes in data sufficiency, which is good. Zero point 0.5 question. And one more thing. I'll do one more thing. Hmm, this is bad. And if I change this row like this, it shows arithmetic quants, ulta ho jata hai. So you have to see this order accurately. I'll put this column. Now looking good. Now see, in quants I have spent 6.5 minutes and I have done all these questions correctly. So this was a good investment of time. But over here I spent 6 minutes in DI while solving incorrectly. 6 minutes incorrect solution. So I spent a lot of time while doing incorrect questions, and 4 minutes correctly I did. So I have to improve the DI section. Totally, I spent 10.5 minutes in DI. What else can I do? Can I add anything else? What if I put it over here? Is it showing anything? No, this data is not any use to me. Correct, incorrect, correct, incorrect. This is bullshit. And this one is good. You can take a snap of it and see what I'm putting in columns, what I'm putting in rows. This will help you. You can take the snap from the video that you'll get in from the portal. And after when is CET? March 15, 14. So from March 7, I will go through these mocks again. I'll see these red columns and I'll do this question again. I won't do entire paper, but I'll do this question, so red wala. And I'll go through this chart, pivot table. I'll see which when you have a compilation of many data like this, you will get to know what is your strength and what is your weakness. After a couple of mocks, I can see that I am bad in this. Which one? Series completion. So this will give me an idea that I have to leave this series completion completely. I won't spend much minutes in this. Similarly, I know I won't spend any minutes in word problem wala DI. So this will give you a fair idea where to invest your time, where not to invest your time. Now similarly in LR, and one more thing, write your marks over here, how much you scored in every mock. This will give you an idea whether you are improving or not. I'll make another what you say Excel sheet that will compile marks from all your mocks that you have given to see whether you are improving or not. All the mocks, whichever mocks you have taken. Okay. And I have not made this one abstract. Abstract का क्या ही बनाऊँ मैं? क्या ही analyze करूँ? I don't know what to analyze in abstract. It's like you know or you don't know. And this one is coding decoding till 1 to 6. Do it like this. LR coding decoding. I exactly don't remember how much time I spent in this. I guess this one was an easy one. 4 minutes. Yeah, 4 minutes. I'll put. And all correct. You can also write that in the comment here. Leave this set. This will remind you that I have to leave this set. I hate this word problem. That's why I write it over here. And I'll again highlight it with some other color. I'll do it with yellow. I'll simply leave this set. And in para jumbles also I'll write. Because I know I'm bad in these questions, I'll leave it. Okay, next. 7th. This one was a what one? LR का क्या था? Okay, fine. Vertical arrangement. Flows. Vertical arrangement. I leave this set generally. And besides, I took this entire paper in 120 minutes. So I have to be very careful while selecting the questions. 7 to 12. I spent 0 minutes and all my luck was incorrect. I can write over here, long puzzle, leave it. I will merge these two column. Oh, no, it doesn't merge. Anyway, I'll highlight it. If you want to bold it, you can bold it. And then this one, miscellaneous questions, individual questions. So I will write this as miscellaneous. And I spent how much? 13, 1 minute. 14 is 0.5. Anyway, it is 0.5 minutes. Both are correct. This one was critical reasoning. Uh, 1 minute, correct. Input output, LR input output. 16 to 21. Question 15. I don't consider it as a miscellaneous one. This is my personal perception. You can take it as miscellaneous. I will take it still. I'll take it as a CI question. I don't think it is miscellaneous. Anyway, you can take whatever you want. This is up to you. I'm doing this analysis, so I'll take whatever I look perfect to me. 16 to 21, where it is. Okay. Input output. This one was CFLN. Okay, fine. Descend reverse. What over here? 15, 52. Yes, ascending order. This one was easy. Input output 16 to 21. And okay, fine. One more thing. I don't have to write 4 for everything because the computer will count 4 for all. 20 minutes. It will count. 4 minutes. Correct. Did I did anything? Okay, fine, cool. 22. This is inequality comparison. 22 to 25. Some question takes 30 seconds. Some take 1 minute. So how many questions are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So on an average, I'll take 3 minutes. So I'll put 0.5 into 1 and 1. Because I don't exactly remember how much time I took, so I'm taking it randomly. This one was easy set. Which one was it? Okay, fine. Distribution puzzle. And this one was correct. LR distribution table. 26 to 31. How much time I took, I don't remember. Let's take it 5 minutes or 6 minutes. Who cares? Actually, time should give time. Actually, how much time I have spent, they should have mentioned it over here. This is a very bad design. But the questions were good. The standard of the paper was very good. Correct, all correct. Thirty-two, 31 tak. Okay, fine. 32. This is miscellaneous. 32. 33 is again miscellaneous in verbal section. This is course of action. 32. This took 1 minute. 1, 1. All correct. And this one I did tukka. Again, distribution table. How many questions were there? 35 to 40. And only 39 was correct. Incorrect. And I left it. Oh shit. And this tukka was correct. If you have made a column over here of attempt, then you can write tukka like this over here. This will give you a fair idea about your luck, how much your luck favors you. And I didn't spend any time over here. This is reverse syllogism. I left it. In a 120-minute paper, I prefer to leave such questions. But the time again changed to 1 minute. Then I'll see if I can find any trick to it. I'll try to find a trick to this. Incorrect. I didn't spend any time. Forty-three, 40. This one was miscellaneous. 0.5. This is linear arrangement. and I again didn't spend any time in this. And 45 to 50. You can see my YouTube video how much time I have spent in each section for 120 minutes, but it won't help you much because that strategy was for 120 minutes. For 150 minutes, you can see my first video in YouTube. 45 was correct, 47 Tukka was correct, 47, 45, 49, all the odd numbers. Fifty-one was this was CR question. 51, 52 CR, 53, 52, 51 CR. Critical reasoning. Okay. Next 53. This is miscellaneous. 54 is data sufficiency. I have to improve data sufficiency. Yeah. Maybe because of the time I have done mistakes over here. I don't think I make many mistakes in data sufficiency in 150 minutes. 1 minute. Correct. 54 to 56. Let me see this data. 54, 56. 7% wrong. This one was a moderate one. I could have done it in 1 minute. This one also a small one, 6%. I can do it in 1 minute. Okay, fine. This is the different set. Okay. 54 to 56. So I have to improve data sufficiency. And I have spent minutes in this. I've spent the time. Quants wala data sufficiency take 30 minutes. LI wala take 1 minute. This is my personal time. And 54 was correct, rest was incorrect. 57. This one was Tukka. Circular arrangement. 57 to 62. See, I don't spend much time on LRs. Fifty-seven to 62. I've spent 0 minutes. 57 to 62, only 59 was correct. I marked A, C, C. I marked all C's over here. C and B. 63. This one I could have done it correctly. This one was an easy set. I remember later. Direction. How much? How many questions? 63 to 65. Actually, ideally, I should have written it over here as left because I have not spent any minute. This was just tukka. And over here, I will write in the comment should have been attempted. Whenever I write should have been attempted, uh, in that part, you know, I'll color it as green. This is my symbol, should have been attempted. My personal yellow symbol shows you have to go through this question again. And red wala shows that I have done some mistakes over there, silly mistakes. This is how I made color symbols when I was doing cat mocks. You can also try it. This will, make your brain to go fast. 66 to 71, which is that? One above the other, vertical arrangement. 66 to 71, LR. Spend 0, and I have left it entirely. Oh shit. Now 72. This is critical reasoning. Critical reasoning. Same. See. I spent 1 minute each in this question. I generally do this question correctly. So this is how I made my LR chart. I'll do this later. First, I'll make pivot table. Insert. I'll select this columns and rows and OK. What should I pick? Topic over rows. Yes. Then accuracy, how much I'm making correctly or not. It should come over here, and accuracy should also come over column section. This will give me an idea that I genuinely do inequality question correctly. So I have to do this question in the paper. I should not attempt these questions, circular arrangement questions. This is how it will show which in which section you are strong, in which section you should leave. This will give you an idea. Okay. And I'll make one more pivot table for time. Topic in rows. Time spent in column. Time spent in values. How much time I've spent. Course of action, I have spent 1 minute. Critical reasoning, I have spent 7 minutes. I'll do one more thing. Accuracy in column. Yes. 1 minute. Okay, fine. This is showing me that in a reverse syllogism, I have spent 0 minutes and I have got 0 marks. Yeah, it is just showing that I have spent 0 minutes and all were incorrect. In data sufficiency, I have spent 2 minutes and for which went wrong. So I have to improve this data sufficiency. I spent some minutes, but still it got wrong. So I have to improve it. Else everything is fine. If I'm not spending any minute and still I'm not getting any marks, then still it's okay. I'll do this. So then I'll save this file, save as, or wherever I want. Let's do this in browse desktop. I have saved it, and my analysis is over. Whatever analysis I need, it's over. I don't need much analysis. And there is one more Excel sheet that you should make. You don't have to make a template for this. In this mocks, VRCs, what else? QADI, LR, visual. Okay. Over here, you will write whichever mock you have given, AIM-CET, AIM-CET 2112. You will write your VRC score. I got how much? 38. QADI score 28. Analytical 44. Visual 12. See, as you have seen in LR section, I have not done much. What you say? Puzzles, but still I managed to get 44 questions in in how many minutes? I guess I've spent 45 to 48 minutes. I don't remember exactly. Let me see that. Time spent. I've spent 54 minutes and I got 44 marks. 54 minutes and 44 marks. Okay. So I still have 54. I still have 11 minutes, 65 tak. 11 minutes I still have. I can still get around 5 to 10 marks. So 44 plus 5 to 10, it will cross 50. Similarly, in maths, I spent 28 minutes. I exactly got 28 minutes over here also in my column. Excel sheet. Yeah, I have calculated correctly. 28 minutes. And one more thing, I have not calculated the time over here. Auto sum. $63 minutes it is showing. I have done some randomly. I have put the numbers randomly. Anyway, this was the time that I spent in actually verbal my 25 minutes. I calculated randomly how much? 30 minutes. 5 minutes somewhere less I have taken. Leave it. Chuck it. So in maths, I have spent 28 minutes. I got 28 marks. I could have. Uh, what is my target time? It's 40 minutes in maths. So 28, 40, 12 minutes more. I can get around 6 to 8 marks more. 28 plus 6 add करते 34, 35 मिल जाएगा mostly. See over here 35. How many marks? 5, 7 marks increase over here, and in uh, नहीं 38 यहाँ पे ना, हाँ sorry, marks किधर है? अच्छा यहाँ पे marks है 28 ना, हाँ 35 7 marks, and in LF add how much marks? 6 marks तो add करते 50 तक add करते 7 plus 6 13, 132 plus 122 plus 13 135. Minimum I would have got 135 marks if 150 minute paper was there. And यहाँ पे भी बढ़ता थोड़ा. I spent 30 minutes. I could have spent 15 minutes, 2 more questions. 135, 137 पहुंच जाता. So this was a good marks in this time question, time paper. Anywhere around the range 125 above is a good marks in time paper, time marks. So this is the analysis, how I do my analysis. I'll write this one also. $38. Just a minute, I'll answer to you how much marks is sufficient in CET King mock. I exactly don't know how much marks, but as far as I know, CET King mocks are easy, somewhere around 140. 140 to ज़्यादा हो गया छोड़ो. 130 plus 132 plus is decent. You can write here also CET King if you want. Generally, I don't prefer CET King. You can write CET King, whichever number it is. CET King, let's say 15. You can write your marks, and one more thing over here, total. Okay. This will give you an idea whether your marks is improving or not. You can take any mock, either IMS or time. Both are equally good. Should prefer now as basic C computer. I generally suggest time mocks because I use that mock. This is the idea. Last year also I used only time mocks, only time, not anything else. And I managed to score 99.85. Sim CET, you can write anything. Which number? 1. This time 1 is open. You will write your marks and total. This will show a graph to you whether your marks are increasing or not. You will make a graph from here. I exactly don't know. Remember where is graph? Yeah, over here. You can make line chart to show to see whether your lines are increasing or not, or bar chart also. Anything you want to. This is how data analysis are done. When you will do MBA, you will get to know all of these things. This pivot table is very handy in MBA. We can get any data quickly. Any more questions? Wait, let me see over here, chats. How many mocks per week should we aim? From now, 2 mocks per week is good. Take a mock, next day you should analyze it. By next day you should analyze it. Then a day rest, then again a mock. I generally take mock on what to say, on Saturday and Wednesday. I take two mocks per week, and I generally take mock at 2:30 at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. This is my preference. And don't take mocks at night. Try to give mocks on in the morning or afternoon because your papers will be in the afternoon slot or morning slot. How do you mentally prepare for exam? How do I? Let me think. Okay. Firstly, I know this is an exam. This is not the end of my life. So I try to be confident enough that I have done my preparation and I can do well. I have done the mocks. I have analyzed the mocks properly. I know what are my strengths, what are my weakness, what should I do to get more marks. I'll not see what anyone else is scoring in the mocks or not. This is a very bad habit that people do. They will ask, "Bhai kitna aaya?" I generally see these questions in the chats in many groups. उसको कितना है उससे मेरे को क्या मतलब है, उसको आने दो. मॉक स्कोर इज नॉट गोइंग टू हेल्प मी टू गेट अ कॉलेज. एक्चुअल डी डे में जो करेगा वही अच्छा करेगा. So you should, analyze your mock. You should be worried about your mock. It doesn't matter whether he's performing well in the mocks or not. Many people were performing better than me in mocks, but still I, you know, managed to get ahead of them in the paper. So, and I generally don't take mock when the mock portal is active, because I have a habit to, see do the analysis as quickly as possible. It's like, uh, this time IMS slot is open, Sim CET-1. So people are doing mocks right now. They will wait for a couple of days. Then after 1 2 days, they will get the analysis, and by then you will forget the mock. So that's why I prefer doing mock today, analysis today itself, today or next day. I do this thing, and I genuinely don't care what people are scoring. So doesn't matter whether I get a percentile or not. I just see how much marks the topper has got. I should get better than them, or at least at par with him. So this is my mental preparation. Anything else? How do you? I feel a bit uncomfortable, underconfident while preparing for mock. Hmm. Let me think. How much you are scoring now? Niket, how much you are scoring now in mocks, and which mock you are giving? Acha, you haven't given any mock yet. See, if you don't give mock, then how will you know how much you are getting? How much you have done any preparation? So first give mock, then you can decide whether you are confident or not. If you get good marks in mocks, then there is no point of being underconfident. And if you're getting less marks, then you have to do more hard work. What else? I should some tips. As I said in my sessions, try to see which questions you are comfortable with. Try to see which type of questions comes in a bulk. Like reading comprehension comes in a bulk. 14, 15 questions. No, not 14. 10, 12, 10, 12 question comes. So do practice reading comprehension. Try to get maximum marks from there. Then do what else? Grammar. Then do sentence fill in the blanks type of question. First, try to grab as much marks as possible. Don't spend time on parajumbles. This will take a lot of time, and still you won't get the accurate answer. So try to find this couple of things, small little things from your analysis. 42 in my mock. Ideally, this is little less. 42 in 120 minutes. The ideal score in my mock was around 80 to 85, like that. Anything above 80 is good. And if you wanted to get into JB with, if my mock was the actual CET, then the cutoff would have lied around 115, 1120, something like that. So you have to do a much hard work. IMS mock are literally very good, very tough. And last year I gave one IMS mock and I felt literally very damn tough. And I left it midway. I was doing RC and I felt this was a cat level RC. I left it. Immediately I left it mock. I didn't even complete that mock. After that I never attempted any IMS mock. And what else? Aman said I'm stuck between one. This is your 120-minute score or 150-minute score, Aman? 150 minutes. Okay, fine. This is quite decent right now. 150 minutes score. Try to say if you can increase 1 or 2 marks from each section. Let's say in a reading comprehension, you can score from. Yes, LOD one is where am I? Let's say in reading comprehension, not reading. In verbal section, you can try to get 2 marks from fill in the blanks. In QADI, try to get 2 marks from one of the what's it DI set. A little two mark step marks will get you +6 in this three section. +6 and one what visual 7 marks. So next mock, try to get 7 marks more. Once your marks get stagnant around in 117 to 120, then try for next level 127 marks. Like this, you should make a small target and gradually improve. I never made high what is that target. Initially, I got 91. My next target became 100. I have to get century. So after I reached 100, then I tried to 110. Later 120. Then couple of mocks I scored 120, 118 to 125 in between this range. Then after that I tried. I changed my LR strategy as I told you in my previous session. I changed the strategy in LR. Then my LR score improved, and then I scored 133. And from there 133, I continuously scored in the band of 130 to 135, I guess. Yes, not ahead of that. In just two mocks, I got ahead of 140. One was 154 or 157, and one was 144, something like that. So this is how you should make small targets, try to achieve that milestone, then attempt for next milestone. Any more questions? I'm waiting for questions. Have I answered everyone? Let me go back. And one more suggestion I would like to give, don't try to imitate what toppers are doing. You should make your own strategy, you should make your own analysis. They are toppers, they will do on their own way. You can't, judge yourself as a topper. You have to make yourself, uh, you have to reach in that level by your own efforts. 1 minute. Whose question? Sir, I scored 1116 in 1119 on two TCY mocks. All three were 200 attempts, including 7080. 7080 took us. Damn, this is way too much. In 150 minutes paper, 7080 took us is way too much. It's like half of the paper you are doing, Tukka. 102 on ELC, 140 genuine attempts. This is good, 140 genuine attempts. and no tuka, left 16, all marks attempted. As I can see, your score is average score, Maheshwar. Your average score is around 1110, 1116, 119, 122, 102. I would say 1112, 13, 14, something like that. So try to get 5 marks more in the next test. 112 say try to get one thing. You have got 120, na? Huh. Try to maintain that 120 marks score in next 5 marks. Just try to maintain that range. Once you're comfortable with that range, then you can increase your target. Jan and mock target. Jan and what was mine first of all? Um, I was at 1110, I guess. So you can target around 115, 1120 more than me. Or even at where was I? 1110. How to manage time? Should we try to solve easy ones in 120 minutes? As I told you earlier in my session, try to give a standard time to all the section and finish that section. Once you have finished that section, your brain will get a little comfortable that you have done a section. Now you can slow down your pace a little bit. So don't leave a section unattempted. And yes, obviously you have to do the easy one first. Let's say in quants, I have spent my target time is 40 minutes. So in first 25 30 minutes, I have done all the easy questions. Now next 10 minutes, I can do the moderate level question, the DI question, and try to get 10 minutes. Na? So I will try to get somewhere around 6 to 10 marks, anything in that range. So this is how you can get a little marks. Try to get as little marks as possible, one marks from each set, and don't leave any set entirely in DI. There will be one or two questions which are direct straightforward. Try to analyze those, not analyze, try to capture those questions quickly. Sir, I have decided to complete my portion till Jan 15. Works perfect. You can first finish a portion, then mock. Works for cool. Test funda mock. I have no idea again. Literally, I have no idea. Jan and mock targets. I have told you. How much you have scored, Niket, earlier? What is your range now, Niket? How much you are scoring? Acha, you have given one mark only, 42. First, try to reach 80 marks. Don't think of 100, 120 like that. First, try to reach 80 marks. Once you have reached that level, then you can increase your score. बड़ा नहीं सोचने का 42 and 75. अच्छा हाँ 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 your टाइमर का प्रॉब्लम हुआ था तुम्हारा. Niket, I'm seriously saying first try to get 80 marks. If you are able to get 80 marks, then in next mock, try 100 marks. And by Jan end, na, I would say 1110. 1110, 1115, 20 something over there. Once you have reached 120 marks, then you can have a sigh of relief. I remember when I got 120 for the first time. I was like, wow, कुछ तो मिला, JB मिलने का chance है, something like that. My reaction was. Any more questions? CET में वैसे easy आते हैं. DS and DC ये mocks वाले बहुत difficult देते हैं जानबूझकर. I don't know why, but CET is much easier as far as I remember. Mocks वाले पता नहीं cat वाला डीएस उठा के लाते हैं, जेड वाले डीएस उठा के लाते हैं. And they how much come for marks? Data sufficiency generally come for 5 marks. What is DC? Data comparison. Generally they come for 8 to 10 marks. Total TS and DC. कोई भी क्वेश्चन टाइप ना 5 क्वेश्चन आते हैं, 4 या 5 क्वेश्चन आते हैं. So something like that. 4 or 5, 8 or 10. TS DC. Anything else? हाँ, मोस्टली क्वाड्रेटिक होता है या फिर वो LR में आते हैं. कौन सा? इनइक्वालिटी कंपैरिजन. क्वाड्रेटिक में भी आते हैं और वो भी आता है, लीनियर भी आता है कभी कभी, where you have to solve two linear equation and find the values of x and y and then you can compare. ये लास्ट टाइम आया था, 1 या 2 क्वेश्चन आया था मेरे सेट में, संडे आफ्टरनून स्लॉट में आया था ये लीनियर वाला. And this is why I kept that linear question in my mock. Aman, I would recommend you to go through the what is it, when I took that session. I took Thursday, I guess. And go to my Friday session. You will find CR questions. There, I have given couple of insights how to attempt CR question and how to improve it. Uh, there is usually one what you say way to solve CR question. It is option elimination. I try to eliminate 4 options and get to the right answer. I have given some insights of CR in that session. Please see that video again, and I'll tell this CR question in detail, in absolute detail, in my course. I have started recording for it. That course will start soon. From tomorrow, I guess the recording will be on. From tomorrow or after day after tomorrow, you will start getting the uh, videos. And those who have taken our what you say course, please message me once. I have to add you back in a different group. And I also have to add you in the course in the portal. Any more questions? Hmm. I guess no questions now. I think no question. I should wrap up this session. Okay, guys, the session is over. No question is coming. Okay, guys, the session is over. I'm stopping it. Wait, just Niket has a question. Okay. Thank you, sir. Anyway, thanks.